Welcome to the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by Know, where we believe high achieving female leaders deserve to be known. Here, you're going to get the tips, tools, and inspiration you need to network, grow, scale, and balance your business, career, and life.
Hey everyone, my name is Kristina Madden. I am the CEO and founder of Madden Therapy Solutions, a pediatric private therapy practice serving Tampa Bay, Florida, and more recently, Madden Healthcare Consulting, which is a coaching and consulting company focusing on helping other healthcare practices grow and scale. A little background on me, I have been a speech language pathologist for the past 16 years. I spent roughly 11 years of my career in the hospital setting. But with ongoing changes in the healthcare field, especially working for larger corporations, not only was I burnt out, but I felt like it was impacting the quality of the care that I could provide. And I was tired of killing myself to make money for someone else. I have no background in business. All I had was passion about what I was doing and the quality of care I could provide and bring to the community, and an unwavering drive to make it succeed. I honestly figured it would be just me forever, maybe one other practitioner eventually if the need arose. But at the time, I couldn't even wrap my head around that concept. Well, now cut to me 5 years later, we are now a total of 15 therapists and support staff across multiple disciplines and specialties. So hiring and growing a team was intimidating. I've learned a lot over the years as we've grown. I have had a lot of people ask me how I did it, not only the company growth as a whole, but the ability to identify and hire the right people, to trust them, to pay them, to make it all work. Hence how my consulting company was born. So part of any company's growth and the ability to really scale is attracting and cultivating the best team. And that's one of the things I'm really, really passionate about. So that's why today I'm going to be talking about how to create and retain the best team to represent you and your brand. So we all know this is a really hard time to be looking for the cream of the crop in the workforce, right? No matter what your field is. And then once you get them, how do you keep them? Right? Transition and turnover is crazy. So the bottom line is, what makes you stand out as a company? What makes you stand out as a boss? What is your unique selling proposition, not just for clients, but for current and future potential employees? Ask yourself this question, right? Be honest with yourself. Would I want to work for me? So much of what I've learned about being a boss has been a result of what made me unhappy as an employee. Are you a hype man for your people? Are you inspiring them? Really do some self-evaluation and think, what do I bring to the table? Why would people want to come and be here and stay here long-term? I can't stress enough the importance of a positive company culture, honestly. We spend so much of our lives at work that if that workplace is toxic or negative, that is not sustainable and you will lose that person. So what does your company culture do for that employee's quality of life? Attracting the right people, not to mention keeping them, is about way more than just pay, although that's certainly part of it. You want to focus on building that positive culture from the beginning. Take them on team outings. Regularly express your appreciation to them. Run fun team contests, and I want to emphasize fun. Send them gift cards for the little things, give them shout outs at team meetings when they've gone above and beyond. Treat them with respect and have open and honest communication, and make sure that you're open to your employees' ideas and then credit them accordingly when they come to you with them. Your team absolutely needs to trust you. If you don't have mutual trust, again, that kind of furthers that negativity and breeds resentment. It's really important that you are loyal and you protect your people. Be someone that they can trust and they know always has their best interest at heart. You will always be fair to them. I talk about this a lot when I'm in the hiring process so that people know what I'm about right off the bat. Be willing to do the things that you're asking of your staff. Get in the dirt with them if you need to. That goes a long way. And now, kind of circling back to what I said before, pay them above market rate. If you have found the best around, then you're essentially paying them accordingly, and you can charge a premium to the client for that. When I tell people that my team, my staff is the best around, Completely genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I truly mean it. They are the best around, and I tell them all the time, and I pay them accordingly. Also, consider what company culture means to you when you're doing your hiring. Be really, really picky and be really intentional when you're hiring someone new. Make sure that new person is a good fit for the whole team. Do not hire out of desperation. I'm sure we've all heard the saying, hire slow and fire fast. So remember that you're protecting your team and your brand and that positive culture. So if there is a cancer among you, it has to get cut out like yesterday. When I find someone that I think is good enough to extend an offer to them, I tell them straight out, I really hope they feel so lucky to have been chosen, but also to understand that I feel just as lucky that I found them. Lastly, be a leader worth following. Most people don't get excited about the BS and the day-to-day minutia of their job, right? What they're buying into is you and your vision. Your employees should be walking, talking versions of you, shouting your company name from the rooftops. They should be raving fans. Every month at our staff meeting, we're talking about company values, about company principles. I'm hyping them up. I really believe in what we're doing. I think that comes through. And so my people believe in what we're doing. I promise that if you show your people, your team, your staff, that you are invested in them, that you appreciate them, that you are truly committed to maintaining a culture and values that they are excited to represent, you will not have to find them. They'll find you, and they will stay.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by No, where we believe it's time for high-achieving women like you to be seen, heard, and recognized. Until next time, remember, you deserve to be known.